So my prediction for Adrien Broner and Khabib. First, I want to say, uh, I want to. Adrien Broner came in at 138 and a half pounds. So I'm not sure if you guys have seen my video that I did on Dante's Boxing Nation. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. But the one thing I had problems with Adrien Broner is he didn't take boxing serious enough. Um, He has great reflexes. He has the ability. God has given him the attributes to become an above average boxer, fighter, um, brawler, whatever he wanted to become. But what I had a problem with Adrien Broner is he didn't dedicate himself to the sport of boxing. And um, every time I think of Adrien Broner, I think of that time when he was on tour rapping and he was having a conversation with Floyd Mayweather. You guys can YouTube this. And Floyd Mayweather looked at him and says, "What, are you pregnant?" And that's my image of uh, Adrien Broner when he's not in the ring, like an aloof, just not taking boxing serious. But what I wanted to say is he came in at 138 and a half pounds. That is amazing. I want to give props to Mike Stafford, Adrien Broner. I don't know the game plan, but what he looks, he looked exceptionally good. Um, he wears a size 8 shoe, so footwork should not be a problem for him. 138 and a half pounds. He should be in great shape. If you guys follow him on Instagram like I do, he this camp he didn't talk much. He showed videos of he and his family, uh, him working out. And the funny part about it is, I believe someone in his camp saw that video because um, every a lot of things that I asked him to do, he did. And and obviously Al Heyman has a much brighter mind than I do, just based off of his successes. Probably said the same thing to him. It's either it's put up or shut up time, you know. And at the weigh-in today, I saw Fight Hype had the video up, and 130. I it's like a in college. I took some classes, pass or fail, right? And when you're weighing in, and I know this just talking to boxers, as soon as they hit their mark, either if it's 148 pounds, whatever it is, that they stay there. So they don't drink no food, they don't take no water, they don't work out no more, and they just hold tight until the weigh-in. Adrien Broner is a pound and a half, so he exceeded expectations. If this was a classroom, he would be he would have the highest score on the test, coming in a pound and a half underweight. So I want to give kudos to him, and I'm really excited what the game plan is because we all know that Sean Porter game plan was horrific. So, in my greatest prediction, I would say Adrien Broner is going to win, but I don't think he's going to look impressive as to what and as to how he wanted to win. But what I want to make apparent is this is just my prediction. How is he gonna, if this fight goes into the later rounds, how will he react when Khabib is still standing there? I've seen highlights of Khabib, just uh, he's a southpaw, just a boxer. You know, he's just simply a boxer. You know, he don't have no special sauce to him, but what he has is good enough to win fights, and he's just ultra consistent and. Doesn't have great footwork, so Broner should be able to move and find angles and use his hand speed and his left hook. But I'm real interested to see how he's going to respond in the later rounds when Khabib is still there. Will he get frustrated because he knows as well as I do, and everyone knows watch this fight, whether you like Adrien Broner, whether you dislike Adrien Broner, he has to win this fight, and Mike Stafford knows this, and you'll probably hear it in the corner. If he loses 2 out of the first 3 rounds, you know, he may come out slow. I have no idea. But you may hear the sense of urgency in this corner. And I want to see, I hope it doesn't get to that because, the sport of boxing needs Adrien Broner. Everyone needs the prodigal son, and Adrien Broner is a prodigal son of boxing. And if he plays it the right way, he can make lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of money doing it. And there's nothing wrong with being a prodigal son. Floyd Mayweather did it. George Foreman did it. And that's just a short list, but there's plenty more. Hector Macho Camacho did it, to some degree. But I'm curious to see if the fight goes into the later rounds and the fight is even, or he's up by 1 round, or there's some rounds in question. How will his mental fortitude hold up? Because he did the work now. 130, I can't say it enough, 138.5 pounds. To go from a catch weight fight to being underweight, that takes discipline, y'all. I mean, because if I'm fighting and I have to make 140, I'm going to bed the day before the weigh-in at 144, 145. And I'm going to lose probably 2 or 3 pounds at night just by pissing. And so I'll wake up at 142. And I'm going to work out or do something, go to the steam room till I hit 140.00 or 139 and 12 ounces, whatever that is. And I'm going to weigh in. And that's typically what boxers do. So you got to give Adrien Broner props for that. But I think he'll win. I don't think it'll be an impressive victory. I think it'll be a good victory. And I want to see how he responds to the media, because he didn't talk to media. But he spoke to Fight Hype, but he didn't speak to any other media outlets. And I'm curious to see how he'll respond to media after the fight. And if he loses, we all know he doesn't talk to media after he loses, because he's after the Maidana fight and after the Porter fight, he didn't show up to the media conference, and he didn't do an interview. So now it's time for Adrien Broner to be a man, and he has since the Porter fight. He's looked more like a man on Instagram. I don't know Adrien Broner, but he knows who I am. I would say, just because of how we interact when I interview him. Like he's not cordial, but he acknowledges who I am per se. But he probably doesn't know my name or so on and so forth. But I wish him luck tomorrow. Boxing needs him, and we'll just have to wait and see. 7 o'clock. You guys set your channels for your to your last channel. Your last channel will be HBO, and your other channel will be Showtime. And hopefully you guys have that stagger in between rounds where you can it'll stagger itself, or the prelim for the undercard, one ends sooner than the other one, so you can watch both live. So I'm hoping that happens for all of us tomorrow. So I got Broner winning, not impressively, but a good victory. I don't think he'll knock him out. I think he'll go to decision. I think he'll win a 12-round unanimous decision. And that'll be it. And Barbershop Conversations, let me know if you guys agree or disagree. And we'll keep this conversation going until tomorrow night. Appreciate you guys. Bye-bye.